But guys, I gotta tell you something, man. This is self-inflicted. This is self-inflicted because the reality is, okay, I can't control what Aetna is gonna give me. I can't control what Cigna is gonna give me. I can't control what Medicare or Medicaid or TRICARE is going to give me with regard to treatment. But the reality is that I don't have to just do that treatment in order to give value to people. Like, you don't have to do that anymore. You can do it in other ways. And the reality is that people are consuming these other ways and we aren't giving it to them.
This is Secrets for Success.
Welcome to the Secrets for Success podcast. I'm your host, Greg Todd. Thank you as always for joining me, my friends. Okay, before I get the podcast started, I'm going to invite you to a class that we're doing on Friday. It is going to be an online product masterclass, how to build an online product, how to do one that is non-front facing. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I know many of you, you know you need to go online. I was just at a conference, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and all y'all know you need to be online, but you're scared as heck because it's front facing and you don't want people to see you and you're not confident with yourself. Okay, that's fine, and I get it, and that's cool. But I'm going to be showing you in this masterclass how to actually do non-front facing online products. Things that can still use your expertise, whether that's through accountability, that is through educating people, but it does not show your face. And I'm gonna show you how to do it step by step. It is absolutely incredible that we can do this today. And so I want you to be a part of it. And here's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I was just at a conference this weekend and man, it kind of irked me a little bit. By the way, the conference was phenomenal. My buddy Brandon Siegel put it on. It was a bunch of pediatric practice owners, about 150, 60 of them. And you know, a lot of them are doing some big things, but they're all, just like all businesses, they're all struggling with hiring. They're struggling with you know, the margins being so tight. They're struggling with speech therapy, about to get a 30% cut in reimbursement. They're struggling with third-party payers. They're struggling with all these things that kind of guys are self-inflicted. There was something that one of the speakers, his name is Will Humphreys, he spoke on the first day of the conference, a Thursday, and he said this. You know, it was funny, but it was like, damn, this is a problem. He said that allied health, the therapy industry, is basically the Navy SEALs of business. And now you guys know the Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs is like the hardest, like the toughest, the hardest group of people in the military. And he said, he's like, I have other businesses now, they're all so much easier. And it's true. It's really, really difficult to be in the therapy world because of the type of level of treatment and service we have to give. The little we get reimbursed for it, it's just so difficult. But guys, I gotta tell you something, man. This is self-inflicted. This is self-inflicted because the reality is, okay, I can't control what Aetna is gonna give me. I can't control what Cigna is gonna give me. I can't control what Medicare or Medicaid or TRICARE is going to give me with regard to treatment. But the reality is that I don't have to just do that treatment in order to give value to people. Like, you don't have to do that anymore. You can do it in other ways. And the reality is that people are consuming these other ways and we aren't giving it to them. We were talking about this lady, speech therapist. We're kind of pissed off at this lady. It's Miss Rachel. I've never even heard of her, but apparently she's on YouTube and she has this massive YouTube channel. It's basically selling all of these products and these things for kids and helping more kids with speech problems than probably all speech therapists combined through her YouTube channel. She's not even a speech therapist. She's just some mom. But you know, that's the thing. Miss Rachel understands the game that we're playing in today. And by the way, she's front facing, and I understand that many of you don't want to do that, but there's ways to do it today. And I'm going to be showing that on the class. But I just want to remind you all that you're great at what it is that you do, but your model still might suck, okay? And if your model sucks, I don't care how great it is, if you're working in a broken model, that just means you're great in a broken model, okay? And the way that I kind of look at it is I look at it like, okay, if you're a basketball fan, you know a guy named Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? Giannis Antetokounmpo is probably one of the top 5 basketball players right now in the NBA. But Giannis Antetokounmpo is on a really crappy team. And as great as he is, if you're on a crappy team, you're still going to lose. Okay, like that's it. Like you can only be so good. We're in a team sport. We're in a team profession. Okay, and the team for us is us and not teammates. It's us and the model. So if you're in a bad model and you're great, you still are going to lose. If you're in a good model and you're okay, well, you're probably going to win. And if you're great and you're in a great model, man, the sky's the limit. So anyways, that's a short episode, but that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I want to invite you to come to the masterclass, smartsuccesshealthcare.com/OPM, online product masterclass. I'll be doing it this upcoming Friday. So if you see this podcast before the masterclass, come join us. Get yourself an online product. Get something, and you don't have to be the front-facing part of it anymore, all right? Talk to you guys later. Till next time.